at the 5. Now here's Griffin. Johnson the screen. A nice shot by Griffin.
And a lot of coaches that came from his old Celtics team, and of all of them, perhaps the least surprising and coach on the floor. A good open look, and he splashes home.
To become a prolific scorer, and Clark the length to defend at a high level.
Yeah, you know, in his rookie year.
After the miss from Ricky Rubio. Here's Griffin. And a kind roll changes for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Redding. And it's Austin Rivers in for Chris Paul.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone.
Well,
They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Paul. A 17-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
High-octane offensive group.
Now here's Griffin. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. In Payne's bucket. 3 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Another one falls for the Clippers.
He's got some.
I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout.
Now here's Griffin. 14 points for him. Shot left block, and the shot is good. Griffin's got
for that one. I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put.
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times, they kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Well, right now,
Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the point. And he knocks down the first one. And guys, Blake Griffin has got to be one of the more humble stars in the league. You rarely hear about off-court issues in interviews. He's engaging and comes off kind of as a regular guy.
That's the way it appears to me, Kevin. The young man has his head good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for one. And he makes. Blake Griffin hits them both. Paul dishes to Griffin. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
What a sweetest hand.
Paul passes to Griffin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right.
And there's the feed to Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's now. Here's Griffin. Feeds it to Jordan. And that one's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart.
For Ricky Rubio. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Griffin slams it in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity.
Touching their 9th win overall.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season.
It's going back up and back in.
Paul dishes to Griffin, and he goes
more for these fans to cheer about as they.
Hey, Kevin, I'm here with Blake Griffin. And Blake, the team was really clicking out here tonight. How does it feel to be able to play like this?
It was great. You know, the best part about it is how everybody was playing. You know, we were all in our best game, and we all played well, and that's what we did tonight, and that's what's promising.
Thanks for your time, Blake. Kevin, back to you.
He really set the tone for them in the first half, and it seemed to just help carry them forward from that point on.
Is there anyone in the NBA who's more straight up scary than Blake Griffin? I don't think so. Big, strong, powerful, with the skills to match that athleticism. If you're a defender in the post and you see Blake Griffin coming down the lane, the only thing you think is, uh-oh, the man is just a beast.
his accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.